Jaguar. Yep, it's a Jaguar, but you got to pronounce it with a little more emotion. Jaguar. There's something just very emotional about the brand. Pouncing cat has disappeared, of course, but now, due to crash test regulations and pedestrian safety, you don't have the pouncing cat anymore, or you call it the leaping cat. Instead, you have a flat Jaguar, which sadly is missed, but still handsome styling, typical SUV stance, intimidating from certain angles, but still very British, very elegant, and very fast. This model, a 2-liter turbocharged, produces 265 horsepower. Later you can see how inspirational the drive is, and it's got all the Jaguar traits that we like. Paddle shifters in red, a nice little feature. In the rear, there is ample space. Lots of legroom. Well, you can fit 3 adults in the back, but if you buy a Jaguar F-Pace, most probably you'll be just having 2 in the rear. Decent sized luggage space. Full size space saver. No issue for family holidays, golfing with the buddies, or going hunting. Jaguar will give you power window switches on top here, just like with Land Rover and Range Rover. So it's very easy to access, and it's, I think, becoming their signature. I got to emphasize the rear styling. It does look very dignified, and it does remind us of how Jaguar always keeps its tail lamps and its headlamps sleek and cat-like. The front headlamps, sleek, stylish, very cat-like, very sinister. That big gaping grille, it's all Jaguar. And the very coupe-like profile, the low greenhouse, as you can see, and the wide body gives it a very sports car-like stance. Pretty, very pretty looking vehicle. This large bonnet cover hides a 2-liter turbocharged engine, good for 265 brake horsepower, and we will show you how easy that 265 brake horsepower is delivered. It's now time to take the cat out for a spin. We're now in dynamic mode, and you can actually change your drive mode by using this feature here. Let me show you. We can move it to normal, of course eco to save fuel, but which Jaguar owner wants to save fuel when you got 265 horses in this superbly balanced chassis? So I'm going to flick it back to dynamic, and that's how we are going to drive this Jaguar. The ignition button calls you to start it. Can you see it flashing? And the gear knob rises to the occasion. first thing you got to understand about driving a Jaguar is it's not to doodle around in traffic. It's an aggressive cat. It's an animal. That is why this large SUV moves very quickly when you command it. The 2-liter turbocharged engine, Ingenium engine, the brand new engine, it's got 265 horsepower, but in dynamic mode, which what we've done, you can choose between dynamic, normal and eco mode. This car changes its character. Now if you go to eco mode, which we're doing right now, it's docile. Yes, you can doodle in traffic, you can drive comfortably to your supermarket or go and get dinner, but the thing is, I don't see anyone buying a Jaguar F-Pace to doodle. This is a performance SUV, and with a 2-liter engine, it's also economical. But the Jaguar owner, really, think about it, is not really interested in being economical. He wants performance, he wants good brakes, and most of all, he wants to be entertained. Okay, so we're taking the Jaguar F-Pace out to loosen its legs. Found ourselves a highway. Let's see what this cat can do when aggression is called. Firm damping, good steering feel. You know, you tap the accelerator, you can feel the cat waiting to pounce. Yes, and it's bouncing. Brakes are good. Brakes are impressive. This is definitely a sports SUV. And it's the dynamic mode that really shows its true capabilities. And now we come to the end of our exciting journey. So it's time to return our F-Pace. Sad, yes, but maybe one day we'll be able to buy one and enjoy it every day.